Here's what you need to know about the quotient rule in order to be successful in AP Calculus AB. The quotient rule in calculus is a method for finding the derivative of a function that is the ratio of two other functions. It is a method for differentiating problems where one function is divided by another. It is expressed as d dx of f of x over g of x is equal to g of x times the derivative of f of x minus f of x times g prime of x over g prime of x squared. In simpler terms, it is the derivative of the top function times the bottom function minus the top function times the derivative of the bottom function, all divided by the bottom function.
Okay, that was Maylen and I'm Thomas, and now I'm going to walk you through how exactly to apply the quotient rule. So let's say you had a function h of x, and h of x is defined as f of x over g of x. To correctly apply the quotient rule and find h prime of x, we need to take the first derivative of the top function, or just known as f prime of x, and multiply that with the bottom function g of x. Then, after multiplying those two, we are going to subtract from that the bottom function, or the top function, f of x, multiplied with the first derivative of the bottom function, also known as g prime of x. Then, underneath that, in the fraction, we are going to take the bottom function, g of x, and we are going to square that. Okay, so first we'll be starting with Example 1. Here we have a function f of x, and f of x is defined as 3x squared over 8x. So to find f prime of x, first we need to take the derivative of the top function, which is 6x, multiply it with the bottom function, 8x, and subtract that from the bottom function derivative, which is 8, and the top function, which is 3x squared. All of that is going to be over 8x squared, not 8 times x squared, 8x in parentheses squared. So now if we just multiply out this, we get 48x squared minus 24x squared. That's pretty nice. Then over all that, we have 64x squared. And we need to make sure to not forget to square the 8 as well. Then we can subtract and simplify. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Our x's cancel out here, and then we're just left with a constant as f prime. All right, so our final answer is 3 over 8. Okay, next we have example 2, done by Maylen. So this time we have a function f of x, and f of x is defined as x over 5x cubed. So to find f prime of x, again, we're going to multiply by the derivative of the top function, which is 1, and just the bottom function, which is 5x cubed, and then we're going to subtract from that the top function multiplied with the derivative of the bottom, which is just 15x squared, again through the power rule. In the bottom of the fraction, we're going to have 5x cubed squared, and we need to make sure we square all parts of this 5x cubed. So if we multiply out the top, we're going to get 5x cubed minus 15x cubed. So on the bottom, we will have 25x to the 6th, because x cubed squared is x to the 6th, since 3 times 2 is 6, and 5 squared is just 25. On the top of the fraction, we are just going to subtract, and we are going to get negative 10x cubed. And on the bottom, we're going to have what we found, 25x to the 6th. Then after that, we are going to eliminate x cubed from both the top and the bottom, so we're going to be left with negative 10 over 25x cubed, and that will leave us with a final answer of negative 2 over 5x cubed. So that was the quotient rule in 5 minutes. Whether you're in Calc AB, Calc BC, or any other math course, I hope this video has helped you understand how to use the quotient rule for derivatives. This was Maylen and Thomas. Thank you for listening.